Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. There we go, guys. The Golden State Warriors have tied the NBA Finals with a very impressive 109-104 victory over the Toronto Raptors. And this NBA Finals is now all tied up, squared away at 1, guys. And man, the Warriors were absolutely tested in this game. They were tested, unfortunately, due to a lot of injuries in this game. The star Kevon Looney, the emergence of this guy, man, he has been on an absolute tear. He has been grinding it out. He went from being a bench player, essentially not contributing a whole lot to a lot of the prior Warrior championships, to now really being one of the most productive players this postseason. He has just been phenomenal, guys. And in this game, he got injured 10 minutes into the game. He was out. They said after it was a left chest contusion, I believe. So hopefully it's a speedy recovery for Kevon Looney, because the Warriors, they're going to need... it's just been an awesome story, and it's unfortunate that that happened. And the other more serious injury, guys, one of the top storylines going on now is Klay Thompson, unfortunately. So late in the fourth quarter, as he was going up for the shot, he jumped mid-air. And, Danny Green was on him defensively, and Thompson landed awkwardly, and his legs kind of stretched out. And he got up, he was feeling something there, and eventually he just came out of the game. And so, yeah, after the game, they said it was like a minor hamstring pull, and they're going to do an MRI tomorrow. And so we won't officially know if he's going to be able to play on Wednesday, or if he'll be cleared to play until after this MRI exam that's going to happen on Monday. And, Thompson has shown in the past, guys, that he is very durable, because last year in the 2018 NBA Finals, I believe he sustained a very heavy injury in a collision with, it was... And so, guys, after sustaining that collision, Thompson vowed that he was going to be able to play all throughout games 2, 3, and 4 of the finals, and he went on to do that. And basically, if he's able to walk, then he is going to play. And so, it is going to be interesting, because the Warriors do not have the, unfortunately, they don't have the time on their side. Because Game 3 is going to be on Wednesday and Game 4 is on Friday. So Thompson, he says he's going to play, but, we're going to have to see what happens. So here you go. The Warriors are missing 2 of their stars in this game, guys. And, that means other players have to step up. And that's where Boogie Cousins stepped up absolutely big time, guys. In Game 1 of the finals, I believe he played like 8 minutes or so not a whole lot. But in this game, guys, DeMarcus Cousins, he absolutely lit up the stat sheet. 28 minutes played, had 11 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he was absolutely tested, because he hasn't played that many minutes since coming back from the injury. And you could see towards late in the fourth quarter, like even with about 2 minutes left, he was absolutely gasping for air at that instance. And the Warriors were pushed, because Toronto continued to play very well, even despite the good Warriors defense. And Kawhi Leonard, man, what can you say about Kawhi Leonard? He absolutely went off in this game. Kawhi Leonard had 34 points in 39 minutes, guys, with 14 rebounds and 3 assists. And the guy, Paul Siakam, who had over like 30 or 32 points, I think, in Game 1, he was contained in this game, only getting 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. So one thing that, can be said about Game 1, I mean, the Warriors were close in that one to winning, and you knew maybe going later in the series that you can't expect a guy like Siakam to be able to score 30 points. And so in this game, he saw him come back down to earth with the 12 points. So, you have kind of the balance beam going both sides, because, with the injuries sustained to the Warriors' key players, down Thompson, down Looney, and, you have Cousins stepping up. And then, and not to mention down Kevin Durant. So, we didn't even talk about Kevin Durant, and potentially he could be available in Game 3. So I'm hoping he's going to be able to play, guys, and it's going to be interesting. It was nice to see him. He was huddling up, in the locker room before the Warriors were able to, like the closing minute of the game as they were going to be winning. But man, down to the last stretch of the game, guys. So this got dicey towards the end because the Warriors, with about a 5-point lead with 50 seconds left in the game, Toronto is able to, out of a lot of second chance points, they got a lot of opportunities late in the game. They hit a three-pointer to make it a two-point game here. Now, it was a 2-point game with about 27 seconds left in the game, so that's about a 3-second difference in shot clock. And then down the Warriors go to the court, and now you're wondering who's going to be taking the shot, you know? And it winds up coming to the veteran, guys. Andre Iguodala, the veteran who is probably going to be announcing his retirement after this season. You know he wants to finish on a high note and win a championship, and he showed with this shot, guys. He absolutely hit the shot, a three-pointer to silence. I mean, completely silence that Toronto Raptors crowd, who has been very energetic, which you can imagine, guys, because they are in their first ever NBA Finals in their franchise history. Ironically, they became a franchise when I was born in 1995. So, you know, that's pretty interesting there. And, you know, give credit to the Raptors. They are giving a Warriors a good fight, and we are seeing a very competitive NBA Finals, guys. If the remaining games are going to be as intense, like even as this one was, and game one was pretty good too. We're in for a show, guys, an enjoyment of just fun basketball to see the top players competing on the highest stage, and all for the marbles. So phenomenal, and we can't wait to see what's going to happen. And so, guys, the story of the game was the difference between Game 1 and Game 2, the Warriors' transition defense. Because in Game 1, their transition defense was terrible. They allowed way too many opportunities for Toronto to just get on a fast break and absolutely shove the ball down them. And so in this game, the Warriors defense responded very heavily. I think they watched a lot of film, guys, to be able to lock it in defensively. And so that is what happened. Draymond Green, you know, always leading the charge, guys, on a lot of the major possessions. So orchestrating the offense. Green is just continuing his dominance and, you know, solidifying his status as, you know, one of the top players in the NBA. And on a side note, guys, Green recently talked about his dream and goal of becoming a multi-billionaire and, you know, talking about investing and doing other kinds of things. And that led to a lot of the Warrior players getting together to talk about investing. So, yeah, pretty interesting, guys. You got to have a, you know, high-level mindset and shoot very high for your dreams and goals. And then, you know, you're going to be successful along the way. So, you know, really interesting. Love the character grit that we're seeing out of Green. So, Green really orchestrating the offense, guys, in this game. And Curry, still productive game, guys. Stephen Curry continuing. I mean, he's just been on a tear. I think, unfortunately, his streak of it was 35 points or more consecutively. I think he was at like 6 or 7 games in Warriors franchise history. He was inching up the records books. And so that streak did not continue tonight with 23 points in 41 minutes to go with 3 rebounds and 4 assists, guys. And on another note on Klay Thompson is that one of the big things is that we know the hamstring, like the problems that hamstrings can cause. I mean, we remember Chris Paul, his critical hamstring injury in the 2018 Western Conference Finals, Game 5. Now, after the injury, he missed Game 6 and 7, and the Warriors went on to win those games. So, I mean, that's what kind of makes you think, you know, can Thompson recover and be able to play Wednesday? I mean, I definitely think he can because of the mindset he has, and, you know, he will definitely be able to get back to the court now. Hopefully, he's going to be able to play at a high level because we don't want to see a major injury being sustained over trying to come back too soon. But it is the NBA Finals, and you do have all summer to be able to relax and just cash it in, you know, just kind of get rested up for the next season. And so, guys, as we look ahead to the future, NBA Finals Game 3 is going to be on Wednesday. The Warriors have taken back the home court now. The series tied 1-1, so it's going to be an awesome show on Wednesday. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smash the like button and comment down below. I would love to hear your opinion and your perspective on all things Warriors. What are you guys feeling after the win tonight? The big win down, key major injuries. The Warriors showing a lot of grit, championship blood, you know what I'm saying? And also Raptors fans, you guys are showing a very competitive fight. I would love to hear your opinions also. And Kawhi Leonard, he's been an absolute beast. He's, just been playing phenomenal basketball. And Kyle Lowry, they got a good combo. Now in this game too, and to get on another side note, was that Kyle Lowry, he made a really bonehead play late in the game. He had 5 fouls and it was about 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And he missed a 3. And after the shot, he tried to go for a steal from DeMarcus Cousins because he went from behind him. So Cousins had no idea that he was behind him. And he reached in and tried to go for the steal, committed the foul, and was fouled out of the game. And that proved to be critical down the stretch. I mean, especially with how close it got in the end, down 2 points. And, who knows what could have happened towards the end if Kyle Lowry is on the court. But, worked out in the Warriors' favor, guys. So until next time, guys, I will see you again. Thank you for watching and have a great day.